Recovery tip of the week with Tate Yoder here, Star Rap at Titanium Fitness. So we are looking at knee pain, and we're going to look at this time vastus lateralis. We looked at vastus medialis on the last recovery tip. So now looking at the lateral muscle of the quad that's underneath the IT band. And we're going to explore some active isolated stretching with the rope and some movement activation that you can do to really target and isolate those any problem areas you might be having with the muscles above the joint. Because understand, if you have tension in the joint, a lot of times it's caused by the muscles above the joint or below the joint. All right, everybody, so here we are doing a lunge stretch where we're targeting that head of the femur and we're moving that femur head inside the hip joint. We're just trying to loosen up everything, all those attachments of the glutes and the quads and the hamstrings inside the joint, moving forward and backwards and lateral into small little rotations, flexing and extending the leg, keeping our head down. So we're targeting the hamstring with this stretch. We're targeting the glutes, the ankle mobility, the knee mobility. It's one good stretch that you just want to move about 20-30 repetitions is a good amount to target that joint on each leg. We're moving into active isolated stretching where we're flexing the leg up, pulling it up as tight as far as we can, squeezing the quad to straighten it, and then actively pushing against that rope for 2 seconds, and then letting the leg back down, and then pulling it up again about 10 to 20 repetitions. You can turn the foot internally, which is going to target the outer part of the hamstring. There's 3 hamstring muscles, so we're going to turn the foot internally, and then we can also turn the foot externally and target the inside part of the hamstring. So turning the leg in and out, holding resistance for 2 seconds, pulling it as deep as possible, and then allowing the leg back down into the starting position will target these muscles and help bring blood flow into the tissue. So with this active isolated stretching, about 10 to 20 reps is appropriate to get enough blood flow in to really help that deepen this stretch and help with muscle pliability. We're working the adductor group here. Same thing, pull it against along the table laterally, resist for 2 seconds, and then release. This is working the glute muscles, pulling the leg across the body, pulling downwards towards the table, and then lifting the knee up towards the ceiling and engaging those glute muscles. So you can use the rope to provide the resistance, hold for 2, and then deepen the stretch, pull it a little deeper, and see how much we can get those glute muscles to open up, which is all affecting. This is a very good stretch for the vastus lateralis and all those attachment sites. We're going to flip over and get on our stomachs and target the quad. There's 4 muscles of the quad. Same thing with active isolated stretching. We're trying to isolate each muscle group. So by turning the leg internally or externally, we're going to be targeting different aspects of the quad muscle. So we're going to, again, lift the leg up, hold as deep as possible on that stretch, and then apply force against the rope. So pushing the foot away from your towards the floor. You're going to activate that muscle for 2 seconds, release it, and then pull a little deeper and do it again. Same repetition count, 10 to 20 reps per muscle group, and working on the different angles of targeting that quad muscle. So as we hold, we can apply some pressure and then let the muscle release. Within this information, we can apply the Star Wrap to those areas we've found that are more restricted. So this is the stretching, taking that information that we've done stretching and then wearing the Star Wrap to target those specific muscles. And this is just gentle, targeting the adductor group. So we're using the Star Wrap in that capacity. Hey, thanks for watching. Star Wrap is your precise wearable recovery tool. Learn more at www.thestarwrap.com.